Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Hobby Night. I'm Angela, your rogue traitor, and I just realized I forgot to put my ring back on that I had pulled out specifically to go with this outfit. How dare I? I'll go grab it later. It's fine, whatever. We're here in the Kronos Expanse to find more booty, and by booty I mean both tale of people I can bang and bring into my abulations, as well as riches amongst the world, and we have a bunch of other quests that we need to do. Well, I mean, they're important, but we're gonna jump in to the game, and we're gonna jump into the map because I think I need to go back down to. Oh yes, that's right. That I was like, there was something specific, something very specific we were dealing with, and that is this battleship. I'm not gonna deal with it right now. I don't know if actually if I'm ready to. Am I ready to? How does my ship look? I mean, it's as beefy as I can make it.
I think you'd be okay.
How do I use my flak ammo arsenal? It says allows flak shots to be fired from kinetic macro cannons. Do I have kinetic macro cannons?
Yeah, you should. That's your side shots.
No, they're dorsal macro cannons, and then
Okay, so you got
these are just normal.
cannons.
So I need kinetic macro cannons for these.
I assumed you had kinetic.
I thought I did too, but like
I'm sure it's an option during combat.
I'll have to look. Remind me to look, chat. We're gonna look at that when we go into this combat. Well, should I try? Okay, I want to go. We're gonna come back here to Hirokirim's station because I want to see if we can get a little bit more stuff with the Navy to maybe beef up our chances against them, because it's a station. They have big guns, and I got real close. And I don't know if that was the best idea, but I want to just do a little looky round before we go into that combat.
Oh, yeah, you can always come back.
Yeah, so that's I think what we're gonna do. So we're gonna warp travel away. No, we're not running like cowards. Shh, don't say such things. No one's actually saying
We're
that.
running like heroes.
We're running like heroes to prepare ourselves for greater battle. All right. The tech priests report a brief malfunction in the Geller field generator that left the vessel exposed to the warp for a brief second. According to the Enforcer's report, something did manage to get into the ship and is now prowling the dark corridors of Loading Bay 5. Isolate the chamber until the vessel leaves the warp. I don't really want to risk patrol. A part of the ship was isolated from the rest until it left the warp at the end of the journey. After the vessel emerged from real space, the chamber was unsealed and was intact, with the exception of the crew who had barricaded themselves in the far corner of Loading Bay 5 and bravely resisted the unknown assailant for as long as they could. Their remains have been safely disposed of. Yeah, that's fair. I don't feel like the Enforcers I feel like the Enforcers also would have died. Is where I feel like that would have gone. But maybe I was wrong. Maybe I should have sent them in. Maybe I would have saved the crew. Who knows? Also, hello to Robin and Luke, both in chat. It's lovely to have you here. And anybody else who is lurking, it's lovely to see you as well. Okay, so we have a new area. Ooh, there's a Hulk over here. And a void ship remain. Ooh, lots of stuff to explore. Let's begin the scan first.
You're alive.
Okay. I was also just taking myself off Wi-Fi just in case. All right, there's nothing here. Oh, one other thing I wanted to call out. While I was looking, before we began, I was checking my journal, and I was noticing under my contracts, I do have enough to do this, but it's really going to drop down my people quantities, and all of these also require people. This one also requires adamantine. So we want to look for adamantine in places where we can get people as resources, because a lot of our contracts right now require them.
Colonies.
Is that what it is? You know what? Speaking of then, Well, we'll do that after a little bit of exploring. Let's go to this void ship remains. What's here? Kill me. Lord Captain, the augurs cannot determine who the ship we approach belonged to, but the telemetry clearly reveals it is an Imperial vessel. The hull is badly damaged, but there is air in some of the chambers, which means they are hermetically sealed. What are your orders concerning the discovery? Send out orders to prepare my troops for boarding. I will personally take... Yeah, I want to explore it. Oh, excellent. Look at this beautiful art. Okay. We've got our location, what we found and everything. We who walk down the same passageways, in the same bays, day after day. We who are born, live, and die in the hum of the ship's machines. We forever hunger for the smallest glimpse of another life, and for a chance to see the heroes who tirelessly fight for us and for the glory of the Imperium. So let's have a tale about the Lord Captain, by the will of the Emperor and guardian and commander of every good and honest soul upon this void ship, and the time she boarded a vessel named the Fireborn. To train the penetrating gaze of the augur rays of the damaged ship, to have Adira Tassel feel out a course, an unholy psyker she may be, but even souls as dark as hers submit to the Lord Captain's will. Ooh. Okay, I do have a 100% chance with this because Pascal's around. But I kind of like the idea of Adira submitting to my will. Good morning, Alex! Lovely to see you. Technically, it's afternoon here for me. If it's midnight for you, sir. I'm so sorry it's always so late. Whenever you join in on the streams, I always feel like hopefully it's not too much trouble for you. It doesn't disrupt any of your daily life. Okay, I kind of... Who would I want? I mean, this feels like a guaranteed success. I don't know if this is. Just what I'm going for. With the hostile eyes upon her, Adira sank into a trance. When she resurfaced, she reported that the ship had been a victim to the warp. The bridge had suffered worst of all. It was the section that provoked the greatest anxiety and trepidation in the Psyker. The service bay was the least damaged section, though Adira spoke of it with no particular interest. The Lord Captain's next step was to use my tech priest. Alright, Pascal. The augur's keen eye scans the eerie vessel, identifying the void ship was gravely damaged and was in the process of final erosion. There was very little time to explore it. 3 sectors seemed the least damaged: the bridge, the middle crew deck, and the service bay. After exchanging a series of trills and warbles in their mysterious and ancient language, the tech priests responsible for the augurs reported to the Lord Captain that they had glimpsed signs of valuable components in the operation in the service bay. Alright. My next step was to turn my attention to the scouts awaiting instructions. The Lord Captain had decided which of the 3 teams she would lead, and which 2 would be entrusted to her officers. Let here be known the names of those honest people who stood before our rogue traitor in that moment. The taciturn and grave young Ho Song, whose word was as firm as his handshake. Captain Vesti, whose jokes will be remembered by everyone on deck 3 to 5, and Captain Matina, the senior officer of the 3rd unit, known to many as Grey Matina. She had been leading units back when the current crop of scouts was a snot-nosed kids. No one on deck was in any doubt that navigating inside the wrecked ship would be difficult. The unit would be separated by kilometers of twisted metal, dead modules devoid of atmosphere, collapsed passageways, holes breached the size of houses. The only thing connecting the brave teams would be a delicate thread of a Vox line. And so, after weighing the options, the Lord Captain chose to go with... Alright, so we're sending the firm handshake guy to the bridge, probably because he's tough. Captain Vesti and his unit are going to explore the crew decks. I don't think I'm going to go with Vesti. And then Matina is going to the service bay. Well, I mean, I feel like I'm going to go with Young Ho Son because Adira gave me the impression that there is danger in the bridge, but there's nothing of real danger in the service bay. And she didn't really talk about the crew decks at all. So, I think I'm going to go here. From here on, we will relate the events based on what we have learned from witnesses, the people who accompanied the Lord Captain on the tour of the dread ship. The shuttles started up on one after another and dispersed, each heading for its selected target. An hour spent on cutting through the hole in the freezing vacuum of space, a fussy boarding, and then finally, the rogue trader stepped onto the cold, dark deck of the dead ship. The light of the torches revealed a sign in the gloom, Fireborn. A minute-long exchange with the Voxmaster, who quickly checked the archives. It was established that the dead vessel was that of Captain Nova Van Dane, registered at Kiev Gamma Port. Every minute spent aboard threatened to end in disaster. The ship's days, or even hours of existence, were numbered. From all sides came the sound of distant crumbling. The floor underfoot trembled every now and then. The Lord Captain hurriedly moved deeper into the compartment, where she suddenly felt the slightest puff of air brush against her neck, followed by a soft sigh. Almost as if someone had leaned in close, opened their mouth to whisper a dark, tantalizing secret, and then fallen silent. The only thing was that the Lord Captain stood entirely alone. Oh my god. Alright, I don't know enough warp lore. You know what? Let's go with a willpower test. I summon all of my willpower to not succumb to the fear. Woohoo! We succeeded. Thank you for subscribing, Gardevoir. Thank you. Wait, like the Pokemon?
Yes.
Nice. Nice. I like that Pokemon are following me now. That's great. That brings my childhood self much glee. It's 10:08 for you, Gordon? Dang. Okay, so both of you are in the UK then. That makes sense. Well, that's good at least. That means you'll be able to possibly watch my portion of, I think, the Blow on the Clock Tower stream that's in 2 days?
Today's the second.
Yeah, so I think it's in 2 days. It's on the 4th. So that'll be exciting. I should reach out to Ben and make sure that I'm still on for that time slot and everything. I'll do that after this. All right, where simple mortals, have I read this part? From here on, we'll really, yes, okay. Where simple mortals would already be trembling and weeping, the rogue trader only gritted her teeth. Shrieks and moans could be heard close by. Others were gripped by the illusion too. Young Ho Son, the unit captain, barked out orders. His team held back their comrades who had fallen victim to the uncanny terror and who were struggling to break free and run deeper into the cursed ship. A few minutes passed, and the unit, though scared senseless, was ready to continue. I love the art. All right. Sound suddenly blared from the Vox, which was tuned to the second unit's frequency. The words sounded muffled, as though the person on the other end wasn't speaking directly into the Vox, but desperately pressing the transmit button while occupied with something else. Never seen anything like it. It's beautiful. Hold on. Wait. Is it moving? The words are cut off by a strange wheeze, followed by static. Oh shit. Young So-Hon listened to the transmission and the final rasp with a surprisingly calm expression, then pressed the Vox button, and in a similarly calm voice, let loose a stream of florid swearing, which centered on casting aspersions on his interlocutor? That must be like a locating. Oh, he's cursing his own abilities. Okay. Intellectual capabilities. Returning to the rogue trader, here marked. Apologies, Lord Captain. Captain Vesti in the second unit is well known for his pranks. Crap, the Lord Captain is with you? Comes Vesti's voice from the speaker, followed immediately by, my sincere apologies, your ladyship. I just wanted to spook you guys a little. Okay, literally, we surely all Before we went on this mission, I literally made a decision of whom to go with. Surely Vesti... Are you telling me Vesti was not paying attention enough to know that I went with him to, like... My goodness. I think most people like the jokes, normally. So I'm going to show leniency and merely ask for a report. Captain Vesti reported that the unit's foray had so far proceeded without incident, mystical or otherwise. They had found no survivors from the ship's crew, or bodies for that matter. However, the unit had encountered a problem. The passage leading to the deck section with the arsenal and storage depot was seriously damaged, especially the power cables. Proceeding further could be dangerous. After consulting our officers, the Lord Captain issued new orders for Vesti's unit. The Lord Captain decided not to risk her people and ordered Vesti's unit to withdraw. I think I'm going to do the logic. Vesti's unit headed off to carry out their orders, while the rogue trader and her team continued on. Okay, cool. After spending several hours wandering down the dead passageways, young Ho Son's unit and the rogue traders reached the bridge of the Fireborn. The oppressive feeling had not dissipated. It was as though the bulkheads of the ship were steeped in terror and pain of the people who had vanished without a trace from those decks. On their way there, the unit had found no sign of a struggle or bodies of the crew, and that served only to deepen their unease. After examining the bridge, the scout unit discovered that the captain's principal cognitor was still functional. The final log entry was identified, a damaged pict recording that no one in the unit was eager to view. Proximity to the cognitor alone was unsettling enough, and with each passing second remaining on the bridge was becoming more and more difficult. I'm gonna take the risk and I'm gonna watch the recording. Cassia, bless me with your willpower. Yes, we succeeded. Okay. The recording contained a message from Captain Nova Von Dane. It was almost impossible to make anything out in the pict, only the captain's hand gripping the edge of the table and flashes of iridescent light. The captain was speaking crisply, almost calmly, but there was also short, almost inaudible breaths, exactly as the rogue trader's team had encountered when they first had boarded the ship. And it even seemed that those sounds were coming not from the recording, but from the gloom-drenched corners of the bridge itself. Kiava Gama has fallen. The Fireborn broke orbit under fire from an unknown enemy and left the system. The Captain Von Dane on the recording, with the tone of an officer reporting to her superiors. We encountered pathological warp activity. The crew is reporting failure in the Gellerfield system. The ship is doomed. Whoever finds this recording, I ask you to hold a prayer service for our souls. I also ask you to take the family relics of the Van Dane line from Kiev Gamma. The relics are stored. The captain then specifies the location of her family vault and the access code. The recording ended. There was nothing left to do on the cursed deck. It is time to return to the shuttle. A message came from the unit led by the seasoned, unflappable Gray Matina. The captain methodically reported all of the service bay sections her team had already examined. They had found nothing of value. They had found no bodies, there had been no incidents, and the search was proceeding as normal. The unit was waiting for further instructions from the Lord Captain. After distilling the satellite points from Gray Matina's exhaustive report, Angela listed the areas that warranted more search. Yeah, let's do that. After returning to the shuttle, Angela received reports about Fireborn's status. The tech priests who relentlessly pierced the wreckage with the auger's gaze insisted on curtailing the operation as soon as possible, fearing imminent destruction. There were also reports from the other two units. The second unit had succeeded in moving through the danger zones and had returned to the shuttle with a valuable payload taken from the dead ship's stores. Gray Martina's unit had explored the service bay without incident, not wasting any time, had marked valuable components for later disassembly, and transferred to the rogue trader's ship. Ooh, okay, so we got some hot shot las pistols, a cognitor bracer, burn sconcer beast curd leather, some long lasses, some ancient cognitor cores, universal power cells, and some perfume. Lovely. The units assembled at the shuttle, and the Lord Captain gave the final order of this grim expedition. Honor the memory of Captain Dane and the crew. Recite the memorial prayer to the Omnissiah in honor of the ship, a fallen and wounded engineer. Fire upon the cruise ship from long range with weapon batteries. Well, we're definitely going to honor the memory. The last request of the fallen captain had been fulfilled. The improvised funeral began with a brief military salute. The rogue traitor herself recited a prayer for the souls of the Fireborn, just as the honest servant of the Emperor who had dedicated their lives to voyaging through the darkness would honor their fellows and mourn their deaths. Time was up. The scouting party returned to their ship. With one last look at the Fireborn, the rogue traitor... Yeah, I think the Fireborn should definitely go out in a blaze of glory and fire, as its name suggests. Born in fire, perish in fire. Alright. Lovely. I love those little, like... I know they're not always the most engaging because you're not, like, specifically doing anything. And I'm sure when you're playing, you probably go through them much faster because you're just like skim reading, etc., making choices. But I really actually enjoy those little elements in this game because I think it's a nice storytelling element that allows you to experience more Black Library narrative without having to put strain on the devs and their budget by creating a lot of really in-depth dungeons for us to explore, but we still get the experience. The one critique I would say is I wish that they varied the images when we were progressing through the narrative a little bit more. Like, I know they wanted to focus on the big broken ship and some of the decks specifically, but it would have been cool to, like, see a shot of the cargo bay, for example, or, like, since they gave us these named characters, like, it would have been neat to see, like, a shot of the crew at one point of these people, just to give you, like, brief art. Little bit something extra, still time consuming, probably still outside of the budget ultimately because you do have to pay those artists to produce all this art and it is time consuming, so I get that, but that's like my one actual critique of those is I wish there was slightly more art. What the fuck? Oh, wait, I don't know if I've ever seen the undead dragons in Skyrim before.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Wait, who's getting spanked when I get back? Why am I spanking somebody? Oh, is it because of the one that joked? Yes, Vesti. Yes, Vesti will get a deer spanking. Howdy, Sierra. Welcome to the stream. I don't think we've explored this one. We have not. In fact, it tells me. So I don't need that open anymore. Nothing! Man, I just want some adamantium. I don't think that's actually what it's called, because I think that's
Adamantine.
Adamantine. Ooh. How are we on provisions? 8? I'm gonna hold off, but I do want to look. We do need to do a little peek at the planets that we found and see if there's any that we want to go and drop a couple of these extractums on. Ooh, what's this? The giant ring on this planet's surface can be observed even from orbit. Examine the rings. It has emerged that this planet has a native species of giant insects similar to the Terran ants. Just like ants, they sometimes form so-called death spirals, in which one creature follows another without realizing that they are going in circles. Wait, is that actually a thing that real ants do?
Yes. If their pheromones get screwed up, yes.
Whoa, I've never seen that. I'm gonna have to look up like a picture of that sometime. It's probably terrifying. These were the rings discovered by the ship's observers. A strange phenomenon that originally suspected to be a sign of warp activity or nefarious xenostructures turned out to be a quirk of nature, and a tragic one at that. Oh. So there were a bunch of giant ants on this arid world that got their pheromones fucked up and made giant circles?
Yep.
Amazing. Nature is weird. Let's go explore this hulk. Maybe there'll be orcs on it. There won't be. The augurs have detected wreckage of a void ship's vicinity, but the exact nature of the wreckage remains unclear. Oh, okay. Well, I guess there's nothing then. Exit. We also do need to have a talk with Jai. We haven't we haven't spoken to her since we picked her up, actually. And I'm pretty sure she has stuff we can do. Let's go ahead and chart new route. I wonder if we're going to get anything over this direction. No. The answer to that question is a big fat no. Well, pity. Have we been here? We have not. Travel to the warp! Lord Captain, urgent report. We've received an astropathic message from the Regent Oronto Orsilio. The navigators are concerned about the fate of Cassia, who disappeared from Urek 5. The Regent is requesting an update on her current status, and he has also inquired about the possibility of a personal meeting to negotiate and to arrange the return of the Lady Navigator to her house. The psycho-emotional coding of the received message betrays acute concern, but it also contains something that the astropaths have failed to put into words. If you'll excuse my forthrightness, I feel it is necessary to tell House Horsilio the truth. Otherwise, a conflict with the Navus Nobilite is possible, which, given the current state of the Kronos Expanse, will only play into the hands of the enemies of the Imperium. I mean, honestly, I really don't see a reason. We are not telling them that she died. I don't see a reason to not meet with them. Although I do want to know, how did they even learn that I have Cassia? I wish I knew, Lord Captain. It is troubling indeed. Perhaps we have a spy on board, or Regent Oronto is bluffing. In either case, I believe we should respond. Navigators are extremely powerful and useful allies to have. Yeah, no shit. Have you not seen that I've basically brought Cassia on every mission that I've gone on because her eyes are just, all three of them are amazing? Tell her that I have her safe. She's safe, and I'd be honored to meet. I'll see to it, Lord Captain. The astropaths will transmit your consent. Representatives of House Orsilio will be waiting for you on the capital world, Dragonos. Receiving members of the Navus Nobilite is always a delicate matter. Please make sure to discuss the details of this meeting with your Chancellor upon arrival. Alright, well, we'll do that later. For right now... actually, we need to check our colonies. Screw anything else that we're doing. Colony management. Oh. High Factorum Janus, I bring woeful news, Lord Captain. Prelate Hereticus of the Order of the Hammer has passed away. No! Immediately after the launch of the orbital Vox Spire, he entered the halls of recording, and, having sat on the command throne, was granted a vision. For over 3 days, Prelate Hectarius preached about Saint Cotignus being reincarnated in a body made from the saint's own holy relics. This spiritual feat depleted Prelate Heretic's strength, and he peacefully departed for the Emperor's throne shortly after the sermon's conclusion. The Order's elders believe this to be a sign that Saint Contigious' relics, currently stored on the planet throughout the Expanse, must be brought together. The Order is preparing for the election of a new prelate, under whose guidance it will undertake this holy mission. The majority of the votes are divided between Prioress Luganalia, well known for her fervor, and the merciful cellular Tychon. Well, I mean, I like Tychon's name because it's a little bit easier to pronounce. The minority of the Order sees the Okikonomos Nigmus, a humble and reasonable man, as their prelate. Interesting. Does this not strike you as odd? I'm afraid it does not. The esteemed Hierarchus began his service as a battle missionary, and long grown weary of the peaceful life befitting a man of his status. He yearned for a worthy spiritual feat, and when presented with a chance to serve as the voice of a saint, he gave what little strength remained. When he died, he was exhausted, but content. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, how does the Order intend to carry out Saint Contignus' mission? The Conclave aims to procure all the relics that once belonged to the saint, all that can possibly be procured. Given that the saint is a legendary figure, many items in the Kronos Expanse have an alleged connection to him. However, it seems unlikely that any of the relics' owners will be eager to part with them. The answer to the question of how the Order of the Hammer is going to retrieve them depends on the identity of its next prelate. Well, then I think we have a big decision to make then with who we actually choose, and we should probably then learn a little bit more about them. Alright, so the prioress was converted by Hereticus on one of the heathen worlds. She then served as his bodyguard for many years and eventually became the protector of the Order's reliquary and the leader of its military branch. As for Brother Tychon, he is an aristocrat by birth. He had an excellent education and could have lived in luxury had he not renounced secular life for the sake of the ascetic vows. He is intelligent, thoughtful, well-read, and most importantly, genuinely merciful. Okay, I do like mercy. Few things can be said about the Okinomos Nigmus. I like his name. Okinomos Nigmus. He has never been famous for his prowess in battle or his sermons, but the monastery has never wanted for anything on his watch. He is a most reasonable and unobtrusive individual. Alright. Interesting. Why is this? I get profit factor if I choose the brother. What do my companions say? I have sympathy for Prioress Lugunalia. Let her meet with Reverend Hieronius on footfall. Should he accept her as a worthy leader, we ought to support her. A careful and sensible Okinomos sounds like a safer bet to me than a fanatic or clever aristocrat. The voices say that he has few paltry secrets, and knowledge of those secrets guarantees us his loyalty. Brother Tychon, he and I have met back when he was called Tychon Drivestem. He wasn't a monk back then. He was a grandson and heir to Urbend, governor of Dragonus, whom I've thoroughly offended. An honorable young man with a spark in his eyes. His ascension would mean much to the Drivestems. What does this give me? Ooh. Drusians. What is my profit factor current, or what is my... dang it. I wish I could look at my stats when I was in this. If I go here... it won't tell, no. I was hoping maybe if I clicked into it enough, it'd be like, and your current standing with them is. Hello, Havman, welcome. Also, Graham, welcome. Lovely to see you guys. Oh no, has it been really cold and rainy for you today? I'm so sorry. I actually have been very lucky. And for the first time in a little while, we're actually having some sun. Although I think that is immediately ending tomorrow, where I believe it's supposed to be overcast again and raining. Which I have to open a box that has been sitting outside for a while because it holds a, not an oven, a grill, and it's gotten rained on a couple times and I need to get it out of the packaging. So hopefully I'm doing that. Chaos Cultist just, me. 5,000 reputation is is a pretty big chunk.
Yep. That's like 10 top tier deliveries. You know what I mean?
Yeah, alright, we're going. Alright, Argenta. His Holiness will see the truth. Alright, and we've got faction reputation received. Drusians, 5,000. Alright, we might be able to go get some stuff. Reverend Hieronymus arrived on Foulstone and met with the prioress. After a confession and a philosophical discussion in private, he acknowledged Lugalia's as being worthy of a high ecclesiarchical station and granted her the support of the cult of Saint Drusus. Prioress Lugonalia has been chosen as the prelate of the Order of the Hammer. A faithful militant is taking up arms to stake their claim to Saint Contigenous relics. The neighboring worlds look upon Foulstone with worry and fear, just as they do upon the patroness, the rogue trader. Ooh. Well. Suck it, I guess. Dominion of the Hammer. Let's see. The privilege of becoming Foulstone's patron is tempting prospect for many. However, with the rogue trader's assistance, the Order of the Hammer will retain the ultimate authority over the world. Interesting. So I can basically usurp them. I don't think I want to do that. Because this will block the High Throne. Where is that even? Oh no, those are the completed ones. I don't want to show finished. Okay, I was like, why is it show? Didn't I already do that? All right, what do we have to see? We can build a cemetery with for the faithful, which will continue to increase our reputation with them. We can gain... Angela becomes a benevolent protector. Ooh, what is this? The monks demand a great work. Thousands of faithful with skin entirely covered in scars in the form of lines from... I'm sorry, what? Are we turning people with ritualistic scars into a piece of art? I like it. That's so metal. All right, what does this get me? What does that actually get me? We need to look and actually see what that gets me. My allies increase their wounds by Lore Imperium. Well, my Lore Imperium ain't great. The souls of the crewmen laid to rest in Foulstone Cemetery send blessings to their ship. The flagship gains a +5 bonus to evasion. Interesting. Okay. Can't do this one. Why not? Cemetery of the Faithful. Oh, my reputation with explorators isn't high enough. I see. Is that what it is? Indulgence. Selling the forgiveness of the ecclesiarchy can be a significant source of revenue. This doesn't block anything. Okay, for right now, we're just going to go ahead and do this because it gives us some bonus with the Fellowship of the Void. It gives me a +1 in profit factor, and it doesn't appear to block anything else. And we can do this later, and I want it because I want to see about this hollowed railway.
Yeah, there are some things that don't block anything.
So
they just take a little bit of time.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and do this one, which is great. Janice also seems to be completed with, or no? Are you done? Yeah, no, you're completed. Okay. So let's see what we can do. Oh, do we not have enough rank to do anything else? What am I missing? The following projects must be completed. Giants. I guess we just don't have anything else we can do on Janice right now. Oh, and we got a colony reward. Huzzah! Hey, we got some people! Yes!
Told you.
Ah, yes, because Dragonis' colony actually finished. Alright, let's see what we can do here, because there's probably a lot. Genetic purges will be stopped. This world needs working hands. Oh, yeah. I mean, people are always good. Decree of Diligence. I don't think we need efficiency going up quite yet. Actually, we could literally do it this way. Doesn't cost us people, we just need a minimum of 2 people. Shield of the Emperor. Okay, so this one would block the filth of the Expanse. So this will, ooh. This is immediately tempting to me, chat, because it gives me reputation with the Imperial Navy. It also gives me +1 security, which I do like. My void ship gains the Pirate's Bane feature, plus 5% to critical hit chance against pirates. Okay, that's cool. I see. So this gives me reputation with a fellowship at the void. Master Raider, plus 20% scrap. Oh, I get an escort ship? The rogue trader's ship is escorted by a pirate for... Oh my god, what? Oh, I get an escort ship here too! I'm sorry, but we're going with the Navy. Because I want this reputation. Before we click that, let's look at my reputation, because I can't actually do that now, because we're not, like, stuck into a scene. Is this what I want? No, oh no, that's just the Lexicanum. Colony management, cargo management, void ship. No, that's not what I wanted. What did I want to look at? Oh, my reputation. I need to go into my ship for that. Janris! Janris! I mean, I want combat. I do want to kick some butt. But I want to kick butt well when it comes to dealing with that bloody station, because it was so tough last time. Which is why we're taking our time. Which is also why we're trying to up our reputation with the Navy. So, Janris, my jolly fellow. I need to know about our goods. Okay, so here's the thing. We're killing it with Drosians. They really like us. The Explorators actually really like us too. Opticon 22, he's my bro. What we don't have a lot of reputation with is the Navy. 5,000 would get us so much. And look, here's the thing. We're also already at level 8 with the pirates. I don't think the pirates are worth it. Alright, fuck the pirates. We're gonna say fuck the pirates. Not in the actual fun way. Colony management. Come back here. Dragonus, please give me the Shield of the Emperor. Execute it. Cool. Give me that 5,000 RP with the Navy, please, and thank you. Okay, I'm very excited for that when that finally kicks off. We are done in the colonies, so we can exit this territory and start heading towards Opticon. Because this is the station. We need to go back to Dragonus. You know, we could go to Dragonus to actually deal... Oh, apparently I need to go to the palace and the throne room? I wonder if they're finally ready for me. Oh my god, if they're finally ready for me, that'd be great. What are we at? We could get some more flags. Phlogiston. Oh, Prometheum we actually are low on. So let's go here. We're going to travel to this area. We're going to go hooray because we didn't immediately get sucked into something for the warp. I want to go to... Is it on you? Yes. It's only 2. Okay, we won't go to that one. Go to the ice world. I want this Prometheum. Because we only have 5, and I think having more would be good. So let's just extract it. Cool. Then we'll pop out back into the main system, and we'll travel up here to Dragonus. The enforcers from different decks on the Von Valencius vessel report a terrifying sight. The skin of some crew members has become translucent, revealing knots of muscle and blood vessels beneath. Worse yet, small spider-like insects were seen scurrying inside of them, snow white and sparkling like ice. The transformed could not see this phenomenon in themselves or anyone else, only occasionally complaining about a prickling feeling in their extremities. Some were branded as mutants and killed. The survivors reverted back after the vessel emerged into real space. The warp releases us from its embrace, for now. Also, that is a terrifying image. Not so much the translucent skin thing, but just being able to see crystalline, sparkly white spiders crawling over, like, what I assume is very blue muscle. Since I don't know if it would actually, like, sure, their skin's translucent, but that doesn't mean it's exposed to the oxygen, right? So it would just be looking blue.
Well, your muscles would still be getting oxygen from your blood.
So would the muscles be red and then
Yeah.
the vessels would just be blue?
Some of them.
Okay, so you'd be this, like, blue and red monstrosity with these crystalline spiders crawling all over you. Creepy.
Can you stop?
Sorry.
This is not commentary I enjoy.
True. All right. Probably not a lot. Sorry for the arachnophobes out there.
I'm not even an arachnophobe.
No,
It's
but I mean, like, it's probably even worse for anybody that does have like arachnophobia. All right, Lord Captain, we have received a report from Dragonus. Some common folk from the new ruined Scorpius 84249 have succumbed to the heresy of defiance, forming into gangs known as the Engine Vandals. They now ride across the wastes on the wasteland, Ride across the wastes on wasteland-adapted cleaning Goliaths.
Yeah!
They have declared themselves
They're
outside
riding Zambonis across the west!
that's what I was like, that is exactly, I was like, wait, are they riding Zambonis? I had to reread that a couple times because I'm like, a Goliath is like one of those big, like, cleaning machines, right? Isn't that what some of the Necromundians, like, use and stuff? Luke, thank you so much for the gifted membership, and Alcoholic Flow, welcome to the channel.
Good name.
Alright, they have declared themselves outside the law, raiding the hive's outskirts, only to escape retribution in the toxic wastelands. Bereft of the grace of shelter behind the walls of the blessed hives, they are willing to do anything to prolong their fleeting lives under the open sky. They curse your ladyship's apparent cruelty. Rumor has it that the Foreman clan in charge of the debris removal is in the ruins of Scoponio associates with these vandals. We could pass on your words to the renegades via the Foreman, or force them to disclose the location of the rebels' nomadic camps. What is this Foreman's clan? It is a union of workers and technomets who used to serve on the lower levels of Scorpion. Scipion. Small-scale shift bosses, useful common folk who have proved their worth with diligent labor and valuable knowledge. Of course, they rank much lower than the esteemed merchants, to say nothing of the aristocrats, but the common folk heed their kin, and the foremen have both the authority and the ability to manage them. The Scipions keep to themselves, but the foremen have not shown any signs of disloyalty. They were the first to volunteer to return to the ruins of Scipion 84249 and start clearing the rubble. They are certainly useful and well accustomed to praising the Emperor through their labor. Moreover, their grief at the loss of their home and the resilience with which they have borne it have made them heroes and martyrs in the eyes of the commoner. How do they survive in the wastelands, and why do they reject my rule? It is rather uncomfortable way of life, your ladyship. They're always on the run from the acid rains and hurricanes, keeping a decent distance from the hives if they do not plan on raiding at the moment. They get their food from abandoned outposts, paying for it with their lives. Paying for it with the lives of those killed by autonomous security systems. I always write that as autocannons. They might still be autocannons, but they're autonomous security systems. Water and promethium are rationed very strictly. They live by marauding, occasionally hunting and plundering, sometimes their own kin, and sometimes the outskirts of the hives. They are a tribe of degenerates and barbarians that is rapidly developing its own clan culture. The civilized residents of the hives shoot the scum any chance they get. I wish to hear what my advisors have to say. Oh my, hold on, I have to grab an empty tin can to speak as Pascal. If the engine vandals have managed to tame the ancient machine spirits, then that means they are technomets or even tech priests among their ranks. That renders them negotiable. It would be efficient to utilize such renegades instead of disposing of them. A promise of reward for every piece of technology found in the wastelands of Dragonis and return to the Dynasty will ensure their obedience and tractability. If you wish to exterminate them and Elentok, do not waste your time on hunting them down. Instead, deceive them into destroying each other. Tempt them with a prize, a weapon, or a trophy that they can fight over. After the Mon K are finished slicing each other up for the right to obtain it, your warriors will finish the deed. This tactic often proves efficient against your kind. Yearlets, are you telling me that you've done this to me? Or to my people before? What the heck? How dare you? So rude. It's fine. She is Eldar. It's kind of what they do. The aristocrats of Dragonis despise them, but are also secretly afraid of them, correct? Renegades who can invoke such fear. I wonder, had there been such exiles in my house, would their presence have curbed the ambitions of my brothers and sisters? Would they have supported me in case of conflict? Oh, I am scheming and conspiring right now, am I not? Bravo, Lady Cassia. Do not be ashamed of the unique ability bestowed upon you by your heritage. They are your birthright. Don't encourage her, Heinrichs. The web teaches to look for the enemy's vulnerabilities in what drives them. If the enemy is compelled to seek sustenance by attacking your denizens, prepare a trap full of poisoned gifts. Let them eat and drink to their heart's content. The poison will weaken them, and then you will strike. I actually kind of agree with... We should help them and give the aristocrats a real threat that will keep them in their place. Okay, I do kind of like Cassia's option. I also kind of approve of it because Heinrichs agreed. But I do kind of like the idea of, like, having them do stuff. You know, I noticed Abelard didn't chime in. Interesting. I don't want to poison them. I think killing them outright is useless. So I think we're going to avoid Yearlit and Kabbalah's suggestion. So I'm really leaning toward either Cassia's suggestion of using them to fuck with the aristocrats because I think that's funny. Or... Ooh. Okay, hold on. So this gets me... An ancient component of the Dragonis fleet frigate was discovered in the wastelands by the engine vandals and presented to the rogue trader. Torpedo tubes capable... Ooh, I think that's better than anything I've gotten. Okay, so that is very tempting. Okay, and also getting mechanisms. We haven't been getting any mechanisms yet. None. So I love the idea of getting that. I do lose a profit factor, but who fucking cares? This just gets me security. Okay, I don't really care. Ooh, a blade.
What's the damage?
16 to 18. It's Death Cult two-handed weapon. So it'd specifically be for Kabbalah. I don't think... Is Kabbalah already using a power blade?
She's using a two-handed of some kind.
I don't know if it's a... She's not... I don't think she can use power weapons. Two-handed melee weapon light. Blade sword.
Blade sword.
That's what it says. It says I'm just like reading out to be like...
It's a sword, blade, knife, edge, cutter.
Exactly. Okay, so that gets me a different type of weapon. So both of those just get me complacency with a weapon. I'm gonna go with Pascal's option. I think getting mechanisms is good, and getting more stuff for the ship is better than getting some security. Security is already a 3. We're pretty good at that. So, may the lost be found yet again. Alright, we lost a profit factor, but that's fine. We'll get that back very easily. Former servants and serfs of the Omnissiah that are now part of the Engine Vandals were glad to actively collaborate and redeem themselves in the eyes of the Deus Machinus. The common folk did not dare condemn this pact, fearing the menacing priests clad in scarlet. Hive raids have become a rare occurrence. Expeditions are returning from the wastelands with relics that were once lost to the vast plains. The Foreman clan then delivers these relics straight to the Dynasty's coffers. Excellent. Lovely. We got some weapons for that as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and decide what we want to do. I think we're going to simply say genetic mercy right now, and let's have some people. Let's get some people generating. That doesn't block anything. I think it's good for us. Now. Alright, so I can arrange a reception for the Navis Nobilite. So let's do that. We're not going to go ahead and bring any of them. Adira, actually, we're going to swap you out, and we're going to bring Abelard. He has a little level up to do, but it probably won't take too long. Is that actually a good idea? Should I bring Abelard? You know, who am I meeting with? I'm going to meet... Oh, no, the Navis Nobilite. So we obviously want to bring Cassia. I was sitting there going, am I meeting with Hieronius? No, we're not meeting with anything that would relate to Argenta. Should I bring Adira then? She's psychic. It might be useful. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to bring Adira. We don't normally bring her, but her psychic warnings, who knows, maybe they'll be a little bit useful here. Alright, so first things first, we need to go and meet up with... actually the fella inside. So let's go there. Dun, dun, dun. Into my palace. I hope you end up getting your mod working. Your ladyship. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Alright. I can go and talk to my chancellor, is what they said that to do, which I believe is over yonder. I believe the Wersarian is my chancellor. Your ladyship! She looks up. I hope that your stay on Dragonus will be beneficial to your physical and mental state. I understand that the heir to the Protectorate must have her hands full, but one shouldn't forget about rest. Alright, so what about the meetings with the navigators? What about that? No, we definitely need to make arrangements for a reception worthy of the refined taste of the Navis Nobilite. Allow me to report, the esteemed navigators of House Orsilio have taken residence in the guest estate and awaiting a meeting with you. How would you like to receive them? With honors. Understood, your ladyship. Clementia promptly makes a note in her data slate. Would you like to hold this meeting shortly? Yes, Cassie and I are ready for the talks. Then I'll have messages sent to retrieve the esteemed guests. Oh, they're prepared immediately for this. Good on them. Now I get to actually choose my party. Now we shall bring this team. Good, let's go. I like how it asks me who to bring down to the planet, and then they immediately are like, by the way, you're by yourself. You don't actually get to bring anybody. They are quite cool. I like their purple capes. Regent Aranto Orsilio, steamed delegate, the rogue trader, the Von Valencius Protectorate, welcomes you. Come this way, please. I like their little tooting, like, announcer servos. Or servitors. But very cute. The esteemed representatives of the Navis Nobilite have arrived at the Rogue Trader's Court. The regent of the great House Orsilio, Oronto Orsilio. His companions, Lady Glycerio Orsilio, Navigator Lesso Simon Orsilio, and his intended bride, Lady Navigator Alexandria Orsilio, Lady Navigator Elina Hateria. Oh my god, there were so many names. Okay, it was just a bunch of names. Everybody just... It's a bunch of Orsilios. They are all here. They all bowed. Everything's lovely. Alright. A tall, wizened old man proudly stares at you with milky, unblinking eyes. Loose skin sways with his every move, as if the navigator's flesh has detached from his bones. An unsightly hole mars the regent's face where his nose should be, and the old man's skull is covered with spiky growths. Great. Rogue traitor. The regent's piercing voice cuts through the silence. On behalf of House Orsilio, we would like to express our immense satisfaction at this meeting, and our gratitude for the warm welcome. It pleases us to know there are still ladies in the Kronos Expanse who observe etiquette and the traditions of hospitality. I knew they would appreciate it, the stuck-up douches. Alright, and yet this is not why we are here. Our grace is obliged to note how much the rogue trader has done for House Orsilio by protecting its beloved child. We waited many turns to behold her radiant visage. The regent shifts his unblinking gaze to Cassia. Come now, child. There is much we need to discuss. Cassia steps forward, but then stops and looks at you. I'll let her talk. Cassia smiles faintly and addresses the regent. Esteemed regent, it pleases me to see the gleaming sheen of gold and turquoise above your brow. It is thanks to the efforts of the rogue trader that I stand here today, and there is much I want to tell you. But what is it you desire to hear most? We know what happened at the station, child. Your connection to the Atlas has grown so strong. We felt the turmoil in your soul, and the events that transpired have shaken us. House Orsilio is deeply grateful to the rogue trader for the destruction of the saboteurs, and we are willing to reciprocate such a magnanimous gesture. Magnanimous gesture. We trust that a treaty of friendship and alliance, underpinned by the transfer of several artifacts of exceeding rarity, will suffice. Now, come, child. It is time we depart for your new home so that we may finish what we started. Esteemed regent, perhaps I could continue my education while still accompanying the rogue trader on her travels. Just imagine how much I could learn beyond the bounds of Cassia notices the regent's furious glare and falls short. Cassia, I would be honored if you decided to stay. Unthinkable! Oh, are we about to go into combat?
Don't just stand there. Help the rogue trader defend the child and the palace.
Oh.
You will pay for betraying Felek and our freedom, rogue trader! Now kill them all!
Your existence is naught but ashes. None of you shall survive.
Okay, what the fuck are... So they're... She definitely... To remind myself, because, like, we picked up Cassia literally first. She was the first person we picked up. Where is my... Okay, a Navis bodyguard died. A couple of aristocrats died. Who cares? A Navis assassin died. It's cool. Unthinkable. Okay, I'd be honored. It's unthinkable. And then what did she yell? Someone said something and it didn't, like, I didn't get to see what it was fully. Can I just see the dialogue? Nope. Apparently not. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure she said Felek. And I'm pretty sure Felek was the name of the dude who tried to, like, steal Cassie in the first place. So... Aha. It's one. Just this woman. I see. Well, she shall die. Quickly and promptly. I have so many psychers on this team. It's so ridiculous. We're also literally here with a bunch of navigators who appear to be on our side. So I do think this will end relatively quickly and with much psychic hurrah. Heinrichs, you apparently can go quite far forward, so go there. Pascal, can you also go really... You can also go really far forward. Do we have enemies over yonder? We do not. Do we have enemies over this way? No. They all appear to be roughly forward. So we're just going to do that. Hopefully we can kind of arc Cassia's little eye beam there. We'll go ahead and put you there. Kabbalah, you are literally as far forward. You know what? Go there. I don't think you'll get hit. And I can... My movement sucks. Alright, I'm going to stand behind the Regent, apparently. That's as far as I can move forward. First things first. Could you guys move this way?
If I may.
Alright, beautiful. Okay, if we do that, we can't hit him, so we need a hit. That works.
Isn't this a job for the sun?
Nope, Cassia, it is definitely a job for you, as you are the one with the third eye. Let's go ahead and put our front line... Apparently not here, because I can't see that. Apparently this... My throne... Is that my throne? No, my throne's back here. Whatever this is, a secondary throne? I'm not really sure. Oh, actually, no, a pulpit? Is that what these things are called? What are the things that people,
The lectern, a pulpit.
I think it's a pulpit. Is that like a place where you stand specifically to give like a lecture or like a...
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's like a pulpit because this is where people go to like, I have grievances, Rogue Trader, and I'm like, yes, I shall listen to them. I can't believe this thing is blocking my line of sight to Pascal, apparently. That's ridiculous. Here,
Do
you guys...
not dare ask.
Okay, apparently I also cannot see around it at all to help these guys either, so we'll just end... We'll end Cassia's turn, it's fine. Now that everybody's on fire, I would like to position myself here, for I can hit both. Go, Kabbalah, dance! Excellent. And then I will go ahead and have you do that. We'll mark this one,
As
the Lady
honor
Navigator,
ordains.
of course, as your enemy.
I shall not.
Fight an opening. Oh! Okay, that did 0 damage, Kabbalah. But you did get Pascal in some of the blood, so I'll accept that, I suppose. Go here. Cool. And now stab. Okay, at least that did some damage. I'm not entirely sure why the rest of it didn't. Guard yourself from that direction, please.
Break their morale. Die.
They are quite stuck up, aren't they? Ah. Silly Navis Nobile. It's only the one at least. I thought at first it was gonna be everybody, but no. Why? Okay, why aren't all of you just opening your third eyes and annihilating these fools? Let's go ahead and analyze. Okay, Adira. Yes. Can you walk over here? Thanks. Can you now analyze this? Thank you. Line of sight's been weird in this space. Let's get rid of your gun. Give you that back. Target must pass a willpower resistance test. Okay, she'll probably be able to do that pretty easily. So, in that case, who do I want to... Who has melee? You have melee.
On it.
Excellent. I would now like to go ahead and mark you. You know what? We're going to mark you as my enemy. Now I'm going to make a free attack. Oh, this isn't going to kill you. Damn. Okay. What? Why did I just spawn in a Screamer of Tzeentch?
Did you cast a war power?
Yeah?
That's called Perils of the Warp, my dear.
Her perils was already up that much?
Yep.
Happy New Year, Ronin Information Office. Welcome to the stream. It's lovely to have you here. Hope your New Year's going so far. God damn it. Well, fuck. Okay,
You should
well.
probably kill it.
Yeah, I'm going to kill it.
Using your mighty muscles.
I don't have mighty muscles. I brought a bunch of goddamn psychers.
Look, they can kill demons.
I mean, they can. Alright, Adira, give yourself some forewarning since you're standing next to the damn thing. Cool, good. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Who was that?
Feel cold.
Follow my lead.
Oh, no, 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 no. Shit, was that the guy?
Weapon at the ready. This way.
He's still alive. I swear, if Aaron died... Oh, fuck. I think he did. Well. Sucks for him, I guess. Crap. Heinrichs, can you light it on fire? Okay, good.
Let's
Pass
see
that.
The other side awaits.
I'm so depressed.
I feel like I fucked up this combat and I can't go back.
I won't object.
Alright. Well, we'll do that. We'll go ahead and pop that. That'll get most
But
of
of
us.
course, Lord Captain.
Give... Oh my god, Adira's almost dead.
Naturally.
Well, it serves her right for summoning a fucking demon. I'm never bringing Adira into combat again. Just not happening. Like, I have not summoned a demon until I brought her.
Yeah, that's what she does.
She cast one thing!
Yeah.
How did one thing set off the perils of the warp?
Thanks. But
brink
one
of
slip of
blood.
the mind,
gosh.
one brief moment of faith.
I might have
greatly
Heinrich's kill
to
her.
allow the forces of the great enemy
Descend
into
upon the
your
weak.
heart.
It didn't.
Remember this lesson.
Okay, it didn't come into my heart. It came into my building.
I
If it came into my heart, I'd be fine. It can live in my heart and soul. That's fine. The warp can be there. But inside my building, nearly killing all my people and possibly killing the Navis Nobile guy that I needed to be alive is actually a problem.
one step closer.
Oh, I'm not unhappy. I'm just like, what is going on? Alright.
Ruin beckon for the satisfying demise.
It was... Oh shit, was that one of my people? It may have been. I may have just made a mistake. Oh, now I feel even... Oops. Alright, well, whatever. They were just an NPC. Hello, Ricardo! Happy New Year, everybody! Hope everybody's having a good time. Alright. Pascal. Analyze people. Cool. What is... Are you having the same problem? That is so weird. I guess full cover also fully blocks line of sight. Alright. Request approved. Do a piercing shot. Bam. Oh, whoops. Well, that wasn't my fault. She was standing there. And... Wait, I thought that was supposed to be a free attack. Yeah, why is it not... Does it still count as my main attack? I guess it must. Well, let's see if we can stand right next to her and maybe hit her with our axe. Evidently not. Okay, I thought that wasn't supposed to take my main attack, but maybe that one does, and it's one of the other abilities that I'm just misremembering. Probably the truth. Oh no! You had a chest infection? That sucks. I'm so sorry. Is it hopefully doing better now? Cassia, don't psychic everybody. I mean, we've already killed a bunch of people unnecessarily. Alright.
Isn't
Do
this a job
that.
for the best duty demands?
Go ahead and... Still fucking being blocked. You are... I've used up all my movement. So that's not good.
Me?
Bring people closer
You insist, Lord Captain.
to Cabal and everything. That might help. And we can give... Okay, we aren't gonna have movement when we do this. So let's give it to Pascal because he has ranged weapons and Kabbalah does not. We can... Probably... Ooh, can we get all three of them? We can get all three of them with that. Cool. The Omnissiah, in fact, does condemn you. Okay. Cassia's done. Let's just do that. Kabbalah. Oh! Wait.
I
What?
feel nothing. Fear nothing.
Did I just accident? I didn't even hit spacebar. How did I
Were they stunned from something?
You know what? She may have been. Yes. Okay, maybe that's what it was.
That makes them just activate then deactivate.
Okay, she must have been stunned and I didn't realize. Thank you for the gifted membership, Luke. Really appreciate you. Alf, welcome to the Hobby Knight Legion. Yeah, she must have been stunned and I just didn't realize. Okay. Was Adira also stunned? What the hell?
Do they have a stun icon on them? Some of them. When a screamer, it was a screamer of Zinch.
Well, I thought
Was it a screamer of Zinch?
Yes, the Screamer of Zinch is what just...
Screamer of Zinch is stun people when they come in. Because they scream.
But then it let me do something with the Dira, and then she just... Maybe the Screamer of Zinch just activated immediately. Dira was almost dead, so
I don't
maybe...
know.
Yeah, that must be what happened. Okay. Well...
I feel the
I'll hide
power
over here.
surging.
Let's do that.
Let's see
pop
to it.
that. We'll charge the... Oh, am I too close to it? Of course I'm too close to it. Alright, pop, like, move one away, Heinrichs. Thanks. Now, good, charge it. Okay, well... Apparently I just needed Heinrichs to charge it once. And he ate shit. Holy God.
Let's see to it.
I'm actually annoyed because I kind of wanted it to kill me so I could restart this battle so I didn't lose as many of the good guys, but okay. Never mind then. Whoops.
But of course.
I could just endure Heinrich and
Let's see to
let's I think my ability just killed the last guy. I'm pretty sure. Did we not? I thought we slaughtered her. Oh, good. The regent didn't die. I'm pretty sure he went down in a blaze of glory during that combat, and they've just brought him back up, and maybe killed some of the other guys instead because, goodness, goodness. I have no idea how many of these were good guys or not. So let's talk to you. Mercy, the lady navigator, covers her face with disfigured scaly hands, each with an extra finger and conjoined phalange bones. Her clothes are covered in blood, mostly that of your servants, and several unexploded bolts are sticking out of her chest plate. Wait, are there literally, like, bolter rounds in her chest plate that are unexploded? Rogue Trader. Whether on purpose or out of ignorance, you are harboring a monster that is cunningly pretending to be an innocent maid. Spare me, and I, Elania Hataria Orsilio, will swear to tell you the whole truth about the madness that is devouring House Orsilio like a malignant tumor. Do not let the regent deceive you with honeyed lies, lest the cursed child ruin your protectorate as well. You see rage and despair in the Lady Navigator's face, but neither is directed at you. I mean, you did try to kill me and the Lady Navigator. But I do kind of want to hear what you have to say. Because, like, what the fuck's going on with Cassia's family and why are all the people around her dying? Well, she definitely went down and I could see that, but... I'm pretty sure the demon killed him, like the Zinch spawn. Although Heinrichs was just like one swing of the sword with a single charge and bam, gone. I'll decide your fate by trial. Thank you for your leniency, Rogue Trader. Alright, time has passed. 2 hours. Lady Navigator Elaine Hatario Orsilio is charged with the attempted murder of the Novator heir Cassia Orsilio, the attempted murder of the Rogue Trader, and the attack on the palace. Let the trial commence! The unnaturally bulbous eyes of the Navigator constantly shift between you and Cassia. Black secretions run down her cheeks instead of tears, leaving unsightly streaks. I, Elena Hataria of House Orsilio, swear to tell the Rogue Trader nothing but the truth. May the God Emperor be my witness. Pathetic. Regent Orato, representative of your house, made an attempt on Lady Cassia's life and attacked a Rogue Trader. Oh. Regent Aaron To, representatives of your house, made an attempt on Lady Cassia's life and attacked the Rogue Trader. Rogue Trader, House Orsilio humbly asks your leniency and forgiveness. We could not even imagine these vile rats could be scurrying among our ranks. As for them sneaking into the Rogue Trader's palace and staging an unthinkable crime, God Emperor be our witness, the accused renegades seek to spark a feud between our houses. Be that as it may, you are responsible for the actions of your people. Give me one good reason not to execute you on the spot. How do I know your words are not just another trap? I believe you, Regent Aranto, and yet this is now the second attempt that has been made on Cassia's life. I need answers. I mean, this is literally the second attempt on her life. I want answers. We are ready to tell you everything we know so that this misunderstanding can be remedied as quickly as possible. Tell me more about the renegades. They are madmen who seek to destroy century-old traditions in our great house, so carefully nurtured by the previous Novator, Tisphone Orsilio. They deem the century of her rule a tyranny, and our most sacred relic a curse that must be destroyed. Fools! If the Atlas were to be destroyed, the whole house Orsilio would follow into oblivion. Why do the renegades seek to destroy the house's relic? They dread its power, for only a Novator can fully grasp the mysteries and harness the power of the stalwart Atlas. What the renegades call a leash, we call a guiding star. Why are the people trying to kill Lady Cassia? Everyone in the house knows the child is the keeper of the one true starway Atlas, which once belonged to our great Novator Trisphone Orsilio. The ungrateful wretches secretly hate her grace, and when Trisphone abdicated her responsibilities and set off for parts unknown, they staged a revolt to destroy her successor. Does Cassia really carry Trisphone's Atlas? We believe it with all of our heart. The Novator spent many cycles on the world where the child was born. It is said that everyone who witnessed the miracle of her birth simultaneously departed for a destination known only to the Navitor. Trisphone gave the order and followed them soon after, leaving her precious gift, the Atlas, to Cassia, and therefore making her her successor. It looks like House Orsilio has fallen on hard times. The regent stays silent and then replies, "To call your statement false would be a lie. For many years we managed to maintain the fragile balance within our house, but then the Novator's departure shook the faith of many." You think this is the blood feud we walked into 3 episodes ago? They're both brat children, fair enough. The treasury is empty. The navigators are scattered, the warp routes are scrambled, and many of our allies cannot be reached, which is why it is important to complete the child's education. It is Cassia's duty to take Trisphone's place and lead the house to prosperity. Such is her great destiny. And what do you know about Cassia's unbridled power? A special gift for a special child. She was born with it and grew up under its influence. The instability sometimes hampered her education, but we learned to prevent most outbursts. As long as the child remains calm and remains in seclusion, the powers cannot take hold of her mind. I think I've heard enough. The regent acknowledges your words with a nod and waits for you to continue. I could just execute them all. All right, Lady Elena, what do you have to say in your defense? I do not know what it is you wish to learn, but I will start from the very beginning. A long time ago, Trisphone ascended to the throne of Orsilio. She was a daring Novator who brought part of the house to the Expanse. Hoping to strengthen our position in the Imperium. The house prospered, but Trisphone was never satisfied. She went mad in her pursuit of power, seeking more influence, more control, and she saw enemies everywhere, even among her loyal followers. The paranoia was slowly driving Trisphone insane, and one day she created the Starway Atlas, a relic that is implanted in our bodies at birth, a noose around our necks, our gift and our damnation. Trisphone used the Atlas to control us, subdue our will, and mold our thoughts. If anyone puts a toe out of line, she killed them with a glance. At first, many branches of House Orsilio tried to resist her tyranny. Then Trisphone cut them down with extreme brutality. For example, the entire Sethala branch was destroyed simply because its leaders asked too many questions about the Atlas and wanted to know the truth about its creation. All right, interesting. What else does Trisphone Orsilio guilty of? Trisphone's madness weakened the dynasty, and not long ago the Novator vanished. Indeed, her loyal followers lie when they say she chose to retire. The truth is that nobody knows the truth. I hope she is rotting away on one of her secret worlds. Okay, yeah, I do actually understand Trisphone's transgressions, but what does that have to do with Lady Cassia? Trispone passed her atlas on to her successor before fleeing the house. To a newborn child! We could not surrender the throne to the tyrant's creature. Trispone was cunning and treacherous. She must have hatched the entire plan beforehand. Her disappearance, the child, the transfer of the leash. We feared that one day she would be reborn in Cassia's body, and we could not let that happen. You called Cassia a monster because of Trisphone's atlas? Largely, yes, but there is more. Have you never felt pure, unadulterated disgust while standing close to her? Or perhaps fury or fear? Who but a monster would manipulate the minds and feelings of others, even more so than Trispone herself did? Why didn't you attack before? Why now? Trispone always had plenty of opponents, but we were afraid to trust one another. Any one of us could be spying for her followers. We saved our strength and dealt with the first blow 5 years after the heir was born, striking at one of the estates, an IRTV. Or Vi? But the girl survived. The regent, Ornato, hid her away and guarded so thoroughly it took us another 13 years to find her. So Cassia is 18? That's awkward. I don't know how I feel about having an 18-year-old be my navigator. And then another 2 to get... I'm also... I can't believe I brought her to my bath. Well, at least she's an adult. And then another 2 to get into the regent's good graces and reach Urak 5. Now Cassia's in the spotlight, and the House Council is about to put her on the throne. Surely there is no better time to cut off the serpent's head. So you admit that Regent Oranto was not aware of the assassination attempt. Regent Oranto is guilty of mass killings, intimidations, inhuman torture, abetting Trispone, and raising her heir. His crimes are many, but this one is not among them. I'd love to see his head on the chopping block, but honor prohibits me from slandering him in trial before the rogue traitor. Alright, I think I've heard enough. The rogue traitor now knows about the regent's atrocities, the girl's corruption. I hope I succeeded in warning you about the dangers that lurk within Cassia Orsilio. You know what, Cassia? You too are an injured party in this. What would you do in my place? If I may speak, so many dirty colors have poured from the mouths of those present that I feel covered in filth from head to toe. I, as the future Novator, I want to bleach them, purify them, and let them go. Heed me. I am the one to blame for what happened today. I accept full responsibility for the actions of my house. Cassia speaks bravely and openly, though her hands are shaking a little. Vile wretch! Who do you think you are? Will you now start killing those who have displeased you as Trispone did before you? The fury in Elena's eyes gives way to desperation when she realizes what she just said. She slowly reaches for the atlas embedded in her chest, looking at Cassia with obvious fear. Hear us, child. This burden is too heavy for you to shoulder alone. You are not yet ready. I implore you to settle this conflict. I offer the rogue trader a 100-year contract with House Orsilio, committing us to chartering the shortest and safest routes for the Von Valencia's protectorate within the Kronos Expanse. I will also remain aboard the rogue trader's vessel and assist her until she decides otherwise, or until duty of the house summons me to the Novator's seat. And what are you going to do with Lady Elena? The esteemed regret or the esteemed regent will put Lady Alina and her people in one of our family gowls.
Jails.
Yeah. Is it ghouls? Is that how it's pronounced? Ghouls? Family...
It was at one point pronounced jail, so just say jail.
Okay. The family jail. She is a House Orsilio Navitor, after all. There is no need for our precious blood to be spilt. Lady Elena stares at Cassius incredulously with bulging eyes, but remains silent. Her hand restlessly caresses the spot where her atlas is embedded. I accept your offer, Lady Cassia. Cassius smiles. You have never seen her so open or so radiant. Thank you, Angela. I mean, rogue trader. Ricardo, well, welcome to the YouTube channel. Hope you are having a good time here and hope you are enjoying my read-through and playthrough of Rogue Trader. Look how happy Cassie is. She's making little rainbows for us. How pretty. Regent Aranto remains silent for a long while. So be it. We have failed to notice that our child had grown up and become strong. You may stay with the Rogue Trader until the house summons you. Her influence is anomalous, but it is served to bring out Blessed Trisfone's most precious talent, the talent of leadership. Rogue Trader, you are now bound by the terms of the contract. Your representatives may contact House Orsilio at any time. We will respond. And one more thing. Protect the child like the apple of your eye. Remember that you have the future Novator of the Navis Nobilite house aboard your vessel. All right, good. We resolved that. With only minor bloodshed. Where are the... Wait. Where are the bodies? Where's all my stuff? Did I not... Did I not get to loot anybody? Because I was in a cutscene and they've removed the bodies and now...
Unfortunately, may be true.
Motherfucker! There were Navis... Ah!
Sorry.
Oh, that sucks! Okay, well, fine. I guess. There's nothing I can do about it. Poop.
I'll be dealing with this later, folks.
Oh, you're not gonna have to deal with anything.
Her rage.
It's fine. It's fine.
All through dinner, it's just gonna be anger.
It's not gonna be anger all through dinner. My goodness. All right. Well, we've done that. We've made a contract with Cassia's house. Why? So, am I officially Rogue Trader? I feel like I haven't had my ceremony. And I don't know how to have my ceremony. All because I didn't have the ceremony immediately. Like, did I miss my opportunity? Huh. I didn't actually know I could... I guess I... Oh, because I can just use the scroll wheel. I've never used these buttons. Alright. Let's go back to our ship so we can heal ourselves up, because I think the entire party... Oh, Adira has an injury because she died, because she's useless. It's not actually true, she's not useless, but she did die. She summoned a fucking siege demon. Can't believe the first time I bring her out into combat after, like, the beginning of the game where I had to have her in combat, she immediately summons a demon. Does Heinrichs produce the warp thing when he does stuff too? Was that the problem? She went first though, I think. I think she went first. I think she just automatically did shit. Alright, well let's go ahead and rank up, because we got that. You know, I'm gonna go Lore Imperium, because I feel like I don't have enough of that. And I have a ton of fellowship. Let's go ahead and willpower. For fuck's sake, get my willpower up. Because it sucks. And every time I do anything with Kabbalah, I fail it because I have no willpower. I know it's recommending ballistic skill. I should probably just do it as what it recommends, shouldn't I? Wait, is that what happened? I thought I told him I was gonna wait until later. Did I tell him I wasn't doing it, period? Surely that's not an option. Well, I mean, I guess it could be an option. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, you turned it down.
I don't know.
Because that is an option, I do remember that.
If that's the case, I'm actually very upset.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Oh well.
I'll be dealing with it for longer than dinner tonight.
No, it's fine. I must have. I guess I must have. Oh well. Sorry, guys. I thought I was going to get to show you a ceremony, but apparently not. I'm going to exit out of this. I just want to... Because, yeah, there's been no option for it. Okay, I'm going to save. I just want to do a... I just want to check something. All right, do a quick save. Did I really? You think I turned it down, huh?
I'll see if I can find a YouTube video for you.
Well, what I was also going to do is I was going to go back, because I just saved, do the ceremony, and then just load the save
If
I
you
did.
have that, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking, because I think okay, so this is the Void Ship. Let me see. Okay, here's the Inquisition Shipwreck. Havman, because I know you've, and actually Luke, both of you have been in like every stream. Do you remember if the winter planet with the Inquisition's shipwreck was before or after the ceremony? Just a quick question. If we don't have a good answer, we're not gonna like bother, and I'll just keep going. It's not a big deal, and we can I'll just look at the ceremony myself. The other thing is too is when I do my heresy playthrough, your ceremony is a mandatory event in the story. You can't turn down the Rogue Trader ceremony. Like the official one where I have to be, like where I do, like you're not talking about the one where I ride in the tank. You're talking about the main one on Dragonus. Because that's what I'm trying to figure out. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go back into my ship. I will have the ceremony? Okay, cool. So I did just postpone it. Phew! That was worrisome. Good. Because I was like, it seems like a weird thing to be able to skip. Like, I get being able to skip the tank riding one, but it's like, literally, this is your jam, right? So you should be...
I'm over here having anxiety trying to, like, look stuff up.
No, don't have anxiety. It's totally fine. It's not a big deal. It's the Blodoth for the Rogue Trader. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, it seemed like a more, like... I also was really positive that the dialogue that I read aloud was that I have some other things I need to do first. Give me some time. And that was the thing. It was like either do it now or give me some time. There weren't three options, I don't think, when I had that choice. So I'm going to choose to believe everything's cool. And we'll just come back to it. That being said, we've now completed our deal with Cassia's people. We also, do we have that torpedo bay? I do. How is this better than is this only, does this just have, oh no. Okay, so 5 short burning plasma torpedoes as opposed to 5 plasma torpedoes. Is one better than the other? We're gonna try it. I'm gonna swap this for the short burning ones because I'm intrigued and I don't know what that is. Okay. All right, so we're going to switch that in. We have a little bit of scrap. We're fine here. We don't need to repair anything. Did I not get more scrap than that? I thought I got a whole... Oh, no. I didn't do the option where I could have gotten a bunch of scrap because I decided to do something else. That's fine. Excellent. Now, we've made our way back up to Dragonus. We haven't explored this system, and we do actually have a quest up here. What is this quest up here? This is saving the Eldari, and this is a forging the path. Okay, to that area. We have this down here with dealing with the station, which I don't want to do yet. I think we're going to head up and start taking care of some of this stuff up here then, until we get the trigger to have us come back down to Dragonus. During the warp voyage, the Navigator's Sanctum reported there are warp reefs right on the ship's, right on the right side of the ship's course. The fragments of the Sea of Souls given material form. The Navigator may either steer the ship past the dangerous region or risk approaching the ragged formation to gain valuable insight. Ooh. Let's try it. We succeeded. Following the Lord Captain's orders, the Navigator's instructions, the voyage ship approaches the warp reef and passes the sharp formation without brushing against a single one. No one on board noticed anything in particular, but it became a momentous event for the Navigator, who gained a special understanding of warp emanations. Hey! Dude, we just gained 6 Navigator insight. Fuck yeah. We have 12 now. Holy cow. All right, well, let's visit this area, and we can make so many things so much safer for us, which might be cool, because then we can, like, chart some points to, like, some areas that are just completely off of our area. Oh, no, don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. Begin the scan. Gas giant? Gas giant it? How much we want to bet? Gas giant with nothing. Sad face. This is going to be a dead planet. I'm guessing that because it looks a little craggly. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's a desert world. With some big-ass bones. After analyzing the auger data, the officers were surprised to discover that the planet was once covered with oceans. Long ago, an unknown cataclysm caused the seas to dry out and then turned the world into a lifeless desert. The most amazing discovery of all was the skeletal remains of a colossal oceanic organism, some large enough to be seen from orbit. Holy cow, life is fragile, even for creatures this enormous. Okay, well, nothing of actual value there, but some giant-ass skeletons. Oh, is that the etymology of it? That's cool. I did not know. It's beautiful. There are ardent views in the void, the likes of which I could never have imagined. A single vivid world, bleeding flames, yet so much substance for my thoughts. Well, Kabbalah likes this burning world. Go figure. My goth girlfriend likes fire. Oh boy. Alright, a savannah world. Nothing. What a useless area of the world. There's not even... I don't think a single one of those planets had anything for me to extract, did they? Nope. They did not. Alright, where are we going? Ooh. Okay, well, we have a ton. So let's make that way less deadly, and then we'll travel there. With no consequences, apparently. Cool. Pirates! Oh my goodness. Who's ready for some ship combat for us to test out our new torpedoes? I'm very curious what the short burst means. I guess my range might just be less. We'll see how that works. We'll see if I like that. I will take that. The ship's augers have detected a non-native mineral cluster on the planet's surface, probably the remains of an ancient asteroid shower. The substance is valuable, but collecting it will not be easy. The asteroid sits right above numerous underground caverns. The ancient tunnels and vaults are incredibly unstable and would likely not bear the weight of a large group of humans, let alone a shuttle. Do it. The crew's expertise made it possible to collect the minerals without disturbing the ancient caverns. Fuck yeah! Oh. It's just plasteel. We don't care about plasteel. Okay, well at least we got some experience from that. That's good at least. Oh! A beautiful ocean world. With provisions and some stuff. An archaeotech mechanism fragment. A surviving piece of archaeotech mechanism, unknown purpose, discovered among the wreckage of the ancient Imperial vessel on one of the planets of Narmer 4. Well, we'll collect that. I only have 3 extractors left. I think we're okay on provisions, but let's remember that this is here, because food, I feel like, is always a good thing. I think if I click on this planet, I'm just going to fight these pirates, so let's just fight the pirates. Now, let's see what we gotta do.
I believe.
All stations, report when manned and ready.
Thank you, Abelard. How fucking dare you? How dare you immediately start firing upon me? Excuse me. Okay, first of all, I would not be raging. It would be fine. How dare this person... Oh my god, it's my... I forgot I had a frigate. I forgot the Navy was with me. That's so cool. I don't apparently get to control them.
Nope.
That's fine, I guess.
If they're destroyed, they come back, so don't worry about that.
Oh, okay, good. Alright, well that's good. Okay, what should we do? Oh, I use these. I should go in and upgrade those later. While moving, the flagship may make its next turn at 90 degrees instead of 45. You know what? We'll do that. And then I would like... I think to go... here?
Chart a course.
Because if I do that... Okay, we're gonna do
Unleash
that
the storm of macro cannons.
first. Excellent. And then we're gonna go ahead and hit this guy.
Let destruction pour forth.
I think I hit the torpedoes. Right, there are torpedoes there. Gotta remember that. Let's
Unleash the storm of macro cannons.
destroy him. Alright, they want to change course and disengage. That's fine. You can try. But it will not work. Alright, surely it's going to be the butt. Okay, definitely the butt. I need to come up
Let the
here
Empyrean guide us.
so that we can shoot that.
Unleash our wrath upon my enemies.
Excellent. Okay, now the main goal is to get as far from the torpedoes as possible. So I think actually going... never mind. Okay, drop our torpedoes there,
Unleash torment.
and we're gonna come over here.
Emblazon our path.
Oh, I forgot I had a shield pulse now. Do it. Pew! Alright. End turn. Let's see what happens. Did I bork myself? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well there the torpedoes go. They're straight into me. Oops. No, my Navy assistant! Actually, yes, my Navy assistant. Attack them, not me. Can't believe I let the torpedoes get me. God, shameful. Okay, my torpedoes are useless. They're completely out of position, so let's have them go all the way over here. Swoop alongside, around the outside of my friends. I shall go here, so that I might fire upon the scoundrels.
Macro cannon. Annihilate them. Unleash our wrath upon my enemies.
Okay, and then if I go here, will I be able to? I think I might be able to hit them.
Emblazon our path.
I'm not 100% sure this is gonna work, but oh, nope. Okay, well, at least I can do that.
Macro cannon. Annihilate them.
Darn. No! I was hoping that was gonna give me a little bit more range so I could hit him, but it did not. Darn it. Hello, Lord Ironfang Werewolf. Welcome to the stream. It's lovely to see you in chat.
Heed not the broken shields. Strike.
Are our shields broken? I guess they are. We'll just use our torpedoes to blow up their torpedoes. Beautiful. How that didn't also blow up their ship because two torpedo, like, salvos went off at the same time, I don't know, but, you know, it's fine. It's all good. I'm gonna move all the way over here because I can't really hit him. Now I can.
Unleash
Take that.
the storm of macro cannon.
And that.
Let destruction pour forth.
Bang! Boom!
The effectiveness of the crew has been recognized as adequate.
Pascal, are you telling me that my crew could be better? Are you judging me? I think Pascal was being a dick and judging me. Okay, let's go into our ship. We'll repair our hull first and foremost. And then I should probably come over here because I'm pretty sure... Yeah, let's upgrade that. And I've already upgraded that one. Just upgraded that one. That doesn't have an upgrade. I do not have enough scrap for that one yet. But we shall do it later when we have more scrap. Okay. We have now explored all these planets. Nope. This is the last one. Oh, it's another dead world. Or, I'm sorry, lava world. Oh, but Kabbalah doesn't like this one as much. Very well. Explored. Explored. Excellent. Then we shall leave. Surely. We're going to connect to these two. Yeah. All right. So we've got two different locations now where we can go to do some quests. And I want to maybe see if we can get into one more battle. You know what? Let's go see if we can save the Aldari. Yearlit will love us. And then we'll go talk to Kabbalah and probably end it for the evening. Because I want to go make paninis. Oh my god! Lord Captain, Drukari ships are patrolling the system. The likelihood of slipping past their patrols unnoticed is close to 0. Yeah, no shit! Okay, well. Okay. We're gonna take this on one at a time. And cry. You failed to get past the enemy ship unnoticed. The nearest Drukhari attacks at once. Get ready. Others will join it too. Ship's crew is up to the challenge. All right, we're up to the challenge. I mean, I wasn't trying to get past them sneakily. There didn't seem like there should have been there was a point of doing that. Yeah, I'm gonna do
Finally,
chicken,
some
please.
real action.
The Drukhari have blocked some of your flagship's posts using unknown Xeno powers. Your crew will gain control of these posts in several rounds. Oh my god, how dare you, you Drukhari bastards. I will slay you. Why are your ships like that? I do not approve. Also, my navy. No, my dear navy. No, leave me alone. Okay, at least there's only 2 right now. And they do appear to be punk bitches and going down quickly. Alright. Think about this smartly, Angela. Drop your torpedoes first so you can hit this guy. You can't hit him. Okay. So, if that's the case, come here.
Let the Empyrean guide us.
Okay. I'm gonna do the
Unleash
dorsal.
the storm of macro cannons.
Excellent. We will go ahead and
Let
pop him with this
destruction
too.
pour forth.
Okay, that didn't really do much, unfortunately. Let's analyze. Alright, so his ass, of course, is his most vulnerable. Cool. Ooh, we can actually hit this guy, so let's do that.
The storm of macro cannons.
Ooh, that was some nice damage. Excellent. I'm going to come here with the hopes. Yes. I see. Oh, right, I already did that one. I meant to do this so I could hit him. Kill him? Damn it. Okay. At the end of the turn, the most damaged sector of the flagship shield's restored up to 50% of its damage. Duration 2 rounds plus round every 20 points of shield master tech skill use. My shields aren't really damaged yet. However, let's do that. Shit, I should have did that first. Okay, note to self. Oh, do that in the future. Go here, because I don't want my butt facing him. That was cool. Didn't do much, but it was cool. He did a very big circle. My butt! No! No, my ship! My poor ship! Alright, the Navy's going. Cool, they're dead. Please tell me you can explode. Yes. Hit them! Woohoo! Oh. Did we just reveal another ship, or are these ones coming in because we... Ah. Interesting. I wonder if these are being pulled from the other sections around the area, and they're all just going to come into this one battle now, and I'm going to be able to just slowly destroy them? Or what? I see, okay. That makes sense, Luke. Thank you for explaining. Alright. Where are all of my enemies? They're kind of all over the place. And not really close together, which is annoying. I think this is our best choice. Try to go for this guy. And have this... force this guy to come towards us. So... we can't hit him with that. I can't ram him. Don't want to restart my shields. Can't do that. Okay, we'll just hit him with a warp wave. Turn his butt towards me, I guess. And my shields are still fine. I'm annoyed that I can't hit anything. And I can't drop any torpedoes, sadly. Does this give me slightly? No, not enough. Not enough. Darn, okay.
You die?
No. That was so rude. How dare you? Please stop shooting me in my butt. Got it, okay. Can you guys do any— oh, he did nothing. The Navy sucks. Don't tell them I said that. Alright, let's go ahead and do this.
Annihilate them.
Excellent. Do
Let
that.
destruction pour forth.
No, I wish I could make him drop his shields again, but I can't. That's fine. I can put out some torpedoes, which I think I'm gonna
Send
do.
their souls to the void.
And then I'm gonna... would be a good way to swoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is basically its furthest on either side. So I think it's probably best for us to go... if we go here, I can hit him
Unleash
with
the
this.
storm of macro cannon.
Good. Oh, so close to being dead. How do you literally have a HP left? You asshole. Ah, curses. Okay, well. Fine, I suppose. Oh. Fine, I suppose. I'm gonna say hi to my Imperial Navy friends. Real up close, giving the front of his ship a little peck on the cheek with the tip of my ship. A little love tap. Oh, thank you for getting really close to my torpedoes. That's lovely of you. Please leave my butt alone. He has 1 HP! How did you... Ugh. I don't... oh my god. Okay, the torpedo... just bring the torpedoes here, please. Destroy this ship. Thank you. Glorious. Oh, I'm outside the dorsal range. If I do... okay, if I go... surely if I go
Let the
here...
Empyrean guide us.
Yes. Do it. Kill him.
Destruction pour forth.
Good. Okay.
An unsophisticated victory.
Lend us a modicum of thy power.
Alright. So we got a couple more guys coming in. Yeah, I'm guessing all... so that means we have 2 more waves? Because there were 5? No, there was one of the Eldar, and then there were... were there 4 or were there 5 of the Drukhari combats available? Because I think there were 5. Oh, he's over there. Okay. I was like, where's this other ship? Navy, you. I'm gonna leave that guy to you. Okay. And I'm gonna head this direction. Okay. Let's force you... alright. And then we'll force you to move. Cool. Sadly, not enough range to hit him. We'll do this now. This feels like a good time. Now, oh. No, go this way. I don't actually know what the Drukhari are using to cloak themselves like that, but it's pretty cool. You're so close to my torpedoes. But not close enough, apparently. Damn it. I guess go here? Curse them for their maneuverability! Alright, I'm gonna go here to start us off, because if I go there, I should be able to
Unleash our wrath
him in his
upon
butt.
my enemies.
Yes. Big damage. Big damage. Excellent. Just outside the dorsal. But I won't be if I do that.
Let destruction pour forth.
Damn it. Okay, missed. That is not gonna help me. Oh, actually, well, I guess I did it anyways. Let's just have it move that way then. Towards this ship. Alright, what do we got? We got this on this side. If I can get... I'm gonna get into range. I'm gonna use Pascal's ability to disrupt his shields. And then we can do that, killing him? Killing him! Yay! Alright, excellent. Ooh, we can do it from quite a range. Okay, so that's our next wave of guys coming in. Just the one, or was it two? That's my frigate, that's my torpedoes, that's me. Okay, so we have 3 of them now. So it's just the... No, I guess it must have been 2. It must have been 2. Oh god, the Navy is getting their ass kicked now. Well, you know what, that's fine. That's fine. Everybody's chill, no one panic. Especially not the people on that ship. It would just be, by the way, Luke, it'd be just a very, very large cannonball. All 40k does is they just make everything, like, gigantic. And often paints it all red. Okay, at least he's getting retribution on those foolish Drukhari. I don't think these are gonna do anything. Because these cowards keep running from my precious torpedoes. Alright. I shall turn this direction. And then cry because I don't have enough range. Beautiful. But put some more torpedoes out, I guess. Alright, cool. I am not in range of anybody to do anything. So that was a great turn. I had a great, wonderful turn there. Okay, good. You're being shot from the front this time. At least... Oh! Okay, well, the Imperial Navy just died. Sucks to be them. I guess they'll just send me another ship. Okay. Well, those are both my torpedoes. Maybe we can hit something. Just leave me alone, Mr. Drukhari. Stop being a bitch and running away from me. Okay. Torpedoes, maybe? No, we're 1 away. Curses. Okay, can we? Darn it. I I think these torpedoes are going to be a waste. I think they're just about to explode. Okay, well, there we go. Damn them. Can I give my... Yes. Do it. Destroy them. Good, okay. Now, disrupt your shields. Excellent. If I go here... Okay, I can do that.
Unleash the storm of macro cannons.
Okay, we did some good work there. Don't want to ram, can't hit with that, so I need to move around. While moving the flagship wing. Yes. Thank you, Abelard.
Let the Empyrean guide us.
Perfect.
Unleash our wrath upon my enemies.
Okay, and then if I go here... Oh, you're so close. Okay, well, we can at least do
Let
that.
destruction pour forth.
Damn it! Okay, we at least got that. Oh, I'm so close. I'm so close to being able to just hit him with my last gun, but no. It will not be. 4 rounds left? Until what?
So like 3.
Ah.
I think.
Oh, definitely. Don't worry. I have no plans to go to Kamara today. Did he just do like a 360 turn? That was kind of badass. Okay. Hit him.
Unleash the storm of macro cannons.
I hate when they have a single hit point left. There you go. Force that. Let's go ahead and do a little analysis. And let me
Chart a
go
course.
here. Can I? Okay, can't ram. Dang it! Alright, fine. Send the torpedoes out. They're so close to dying and we can't quite hit them. And I can't use my range extender. Dang it! Don't you run away from me, you filthy Drakari! Oh, okay, never mind. You're coming directly towards me. Thank you. That's perfect. Because it means my torpedoes will be able to destroy you. I don't think there's a huge amount of difference between the gameplay between the PS5 version and the PC version when it comes to Rogue Trader.
It's isometric, so I doubt it.
Yeah, I really don't think you're gonna see much there. The one thing I don't know is the PC version got a bunch of updates recently that added additional voice acting and cleaned some things up, etc. And I think the consoles got it, but I'm not 100% certain. So, like, if you do see any differences, it would be maybe more so in your graphics than anything else, I would guess. But I still think that's going to be relatively minimal. So I think you should be fine getting it on PlayStation 5. I don't see why not. Destroy them! Excellent. Ooh. Some ghost plates. Ooh, a God's Bane lance weapon. Medium range dorsal lance weapon dealing 52 to 60 damage. That is significantly more than what my current dorsal lance does. We're going to be swapping that. Oh, we got a shit ton of scrap from that too. Nice! Okay. Well, we can actually go save some this Assyrian vessel then. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I got this from Blackcraft Cult. For those of you that are interested in the pretty dress. The Augur crew picks up a heavily damaged Xeno void ship among the countless rock masses of the asteroid belt. The Eldari vessel, beyond a doubt. According to the Von Valentius archive, about 100 standard years ago, the Imperial Navy set up a barrier in the system against pirates and the enemies of humanity. Countless primed mines are still scattered among the wreckage. The Voxmaster manages to tune the ship's systems to the unconventional frequency, and the bridge suddenly fills with chime-like Xeno voices. Drown out and mournful, they sing in an unknown tongue, but every officer in the bridge can sense that this is a dirge. Answering the call, Yearlet jumps to the cognitors, startling the officers on the bridge with her sudden jolt. In the hopes of understanding the Mon K technology and figuring out how to help her kin, the Eldari runs in circles around the I read that as bikini clad. That is not. You can tell where my mind is. Around the blinking vid screens, not the bikini clad vid screens, the blinking vid screens. But these mysteries of the machine god elude the Xeno. Then she turns to the Lord Captain, powerless. Yearlet is asking the Elentok to help her kin, who have found themselves trapped in the snare of fate. The Eldari are enervated and weak, and their song is a cry of despair. The cry is fading. The Rogue Trader orders her officers to establish communications with the Eldari vessel. The Lord Captain inquires after the state of the vessel. Logistic officers led by Master Helmsman Ravor are ordered to plot a course for the rescue shuttle from the Dynasty's flagship. Okay, we're going to do that after, but let's see if we can establish communications. However, the Xenos do not respond to the incoming signals. After several attempts, the frequency turned by the Voxmaster gets lost, and the mournful song fades away. Alright, well then... Ooh. I think we're going to do this and try to rescue the flagship. Now all the crew can do is hope that the calculations are correct and that the veteran officer's experience has not let them down. Okay. Should I order the machine cult to clear the mining fields without harming the Xeno ship, or should I send a shuttle with an experienced pilot and scouts in hopes that the smaller vessel can bypass the ancient mines? Okay, inquire about the state first. The Eldari vessel's hull and engines have presumably been damaged in the collision with a small celestial body. However, it is impossible to prove or disprove the hypothesis at such a distance. The Xeno vessel differs too much from those of the Imperium. Okay, I think we should try the machine coal. Let's see if we can get rid of those mines. After several hours pass on the ship's clock, the servants of the Omnissiah present a plan for the neutralization of the ancient mines. Ooh, we succeeded at our ballistic skill test. Excellent. The success of the operation is assessed as extremely probable. I think... Let's do it. On the Lord Captain's command, the ship cannons fire several powerful salvos. As soon as the shots reach their marks, the cascade of soundless explosions erupt within the asteroid field and spiral around the Eldari vessel. Once the explosions quiet down and the shards of the asteroid's space debris and void mines dissolve into the darkness of the void, a rescue team sets towards the miraculously intact Xeno ship. However, when the shuttle reaches the Xeno ship, the rescue team's reports catches the bridge crew off guard. The vessel's starboard side has been breached by the macro weapon of an unknown Imperial void. There is no survivors. Oh. Shielding her eyes, Yearlet closes them and clutches the spirit stone in her breast. Coming to, the Eldari does not speak for a time. With notes of sadness in her voice, carefully picking her words, she concedes that the Elentok did all they could to save her kin, and yet it is the Mon K who are responsible for the loss of the Eldari void ship. Saddened by the pain and hatred of humans have wrought upon her kind, So, it wasn't my... Like, I didn't do it. It was just some other...
Yep.
Darn it! Alright, well, I guess we got some exquisite Wraithbone fragments and an Eldari chainsword. And some Xeno trophies. What? So is there any way to save them? If I had, like, just sent If I had not fucked with trying to contact them and, like, just gone, would it... This game makes me sad. It's got too many hard choices, and I keep thinking that I'm making the wrong ones. It's not actually making me sad, but it's really making me question literally everything I'm doing in this game as being the wrong thing to have done.
In the grim darkness of the 41st millennium, there is only regret.
There really is. Like, I don't think a single choice in this game that I've made so far I have felt good about. Hey, look, another mechanism fragment. Cool. That's great. Some plasteel, some guns for some reason. Cool. Oh well, okay, well, we didn't save the Syrians. You can play it multiplayer. You can actually have a full party of friends playing with you if you wanted to, which means that it would be you and 5 other people.
Yep.
Because you have a total of 6 team members that you bring on you with every mission. The one thing I will say about the multiplayer in this game is that if you are going in with the expectation that you will have the same experience as you would if you were playing multiplayer with Baldur's Gate, where everybody can basically be doing their own thing and conversing with everyone as they see fit and progressing, you know, stuff as the various companion characters and everything. That's not the case in this. The rogue trader, whoever's playing the rogue trader, is the one who has to do all of the narrative, like, dialogue choices. I believe there is something set up in there where, like, you as the other players or your friends can end up, like, giving their suggestions of, like, oh, I like this answer, I believe. But it is the rogue trader player who is actually doing all the dialogue. They are literally mostly there to be controlling things in combat. I don't know how ship combat works in multiplayer. I don't know if that is a, like,
I don't know,
rogue trader only thing. Like, I don't know how that functions. I just know that when you're in the isometric, like, viewpoint and you're doing combat, like, your friends would be able to control Pascal and Cassia and all of them. I don't know if you can... I think you can make your own characters. Like, I think you might be able to have them do that, because I know that Janris allows you to respect people, but I'm not 100% certain about that, so don't quote me on it. Alright, well, I think with that, because we are at about 4:30 now, which means that we've been going for about 2.5 hours, and I want to go ahead and get dinner started because I'm actually feeling quite hungry. I think we're going to go ahead and end there. A little bit disappointing that we weren't able to save the Aldari. Like, I'm going to be real butthurt if I can't save a single Aldari group in this entire game, and all of them just die before I get there. That'll be quite the shame. We are going to travel at least over to this other world, because when we come back, we're going to see about forging a path to Vabos 6 and see what that does, and then at that point, hopefully, I'm feeling a little bit stronger now with the ship, especially now that I have the Navy with me, so that fighting the station might be a little bit easier. We also got a couple of things, we can probably upgrade some stuff. And if, when we come back, if it's not already happened, let's check the colony. Oh, that got completed. Okay. Ooh, now we can do the Hallowed Railway. I really think I might end up doing that. It's really a matter of who do I want. Is it using this, or is it just... It is using it. Okay. Alright, we'll consider that next time. But did I finish... Alright, so we got more people. That's great. Okay, I did. That's how I got my dudes. Perfect. Just want to make sure that I had finished that, actually. I should have known that. I had the Imperial Navy in that last battle. Of course, that meant I'd have to have finished it. Okay, cool. Well, I'm feeling pretty good about that. I'm feeling very good about how we're doing. Why am I down so much in Promethium? Also, apparently I'm really down in plasteel and food. Okay, well, note to self, I'll have to run around off camera and maybe set up some other stuff. I'll also probably extractoriums. I will also probably do a little bit of shopping because I should have now 5,000 more points with the Navy, the Imperial Navy, which means I should be able to buy, hopefully, some more ship components. I'll have to find out. My profit factor has gone down a smidge because I spent some profit factor doing some other things, so I'll have to see how much I can get from them. But ideally, I'll have enough profit factor to be able to outfit my ship a bit more, and then we can actually go and deal with the station that we dealt with last time and got our asses kicked by. So that's going to be the plan for next time. We'll hopefully take care of this quest up here and then come down here and swing by and take care of that quest. And we'll just continue exploring around and hopefully eventually find our Drukarian Space Wolf companion, because I don't have anybody else to bring. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Let's go talk to Kabbalah. Let's see what she has to say to us, because when we talk about us, it's very important. Let's see. I believe Kabbalah's over here, if I'm not mistaken. There she is. Hey, Kabbalah. Hey, girl.
Take heed, Nemo. Our blessed Domin honors us.
I want to talk about us.
I'm here, Domin.
All right. To end us off for today, we're going to go somewhere private with Kabbalah.
Come. We will open our souls to each other.
Ah, look how cute we are. We are not naked at all. Disappointing. It's fine. Oh, 8 hours.
Different in intimacy from what I expected. I'm discovering new sides to you.
Kabbalah draws a finger across her pale skin, tracing a long, fluid line from the curving of her hips to the sharp ridge of her clavicle, through the pattern of ritual wounds and battle scars. We have gained knowledge of one another, Angela. Through the revelation of flesh, we have spun a stronger spiritual bond between us. Do you feel it? I have certainly become closer, and it pleases me. I believe this is the first of many revelations we will receive. She stretches languidly on the bed. Each new encounter promises the opportunity to know you better and to reveal myself to you. We will explore our bodies and souls to attain total unity. Excellent. And did you enjoy the evening? Kabbalah's eyes drift closed. Yes, it was a new sensation. Every moment with you was repleted with meaning. Empty lust would not grant such depth of feeling. I did not know such physical intimacy held any interest for the spinners. The blood-spun web does not encourage the pleasures of the flesh, but nor does it forbid them. A spinner is free to enjoy carnal love, but what draws them to it is usually curiosity rather than passion, or a special feeling, a sacred feeling that must not be sacrificed to the Asius. I don't know what that word means. Well, Kabbalah, I must attend to some other matters now, and I must spend some time alone. I must traverse the labyrinth with the new knowledge of us. All right, well, we banged Kabbalah. That was awesome. It was so cute. Oh, hello. Man, I don't have anybody I can even bring to my bath to, like, talk about my exploits. Darn it. That would be a great thing to have. You could just, like, bring somebody to your bath and be like, it's the Rogue Trader's BFF, and you're like, okay, so today I finally took Kabbalah and brought her to my bed, and it was amazing, and you just, like, gush about it, and all their job is, I mean, really this, like, I feel like should be Abelard's job, but I don't want to, you know, bore Grandpa with my sextapades. I'm not sure he would enjoy that as much as, well, probably some of you would. Anyways, that's what we're going to call it tonight. We got some hanky-panky on with Kabbalah. We spent some time in bed. I still plan on seeing if I can also bring Heinrichs to bed and seeing if there's any conflict between the two of them. But I don't know if that's going to end up happening. And next time, we'll hopefully complete those quests, like I said. So I hope you all enjoyed today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you all later. Bye, everybody.